Hey there, Magic players. Barry White here for MagicUntapped.com and Magic Untapped right here on YouTube. Outlaws of Thunder Junction, the newest set from Magic the Gathering, has just come out on MTGA, Magic the Gathering Arena. Of course, also comes out today, Friday, April 19 on paper. Let's go ahead and give this a go in the Mishra's Genuine Draft. Okay, pack one, pick one. Ooh, Dust Bowl. I remember that card. Let's see, Stinger Back Terror. That was pretty good for me during the pre-release. We have an Outlaws Tribal. But I think I really kind of liked the plot mechanic when I was in the pre-release. So I think I'm going to run with this and work with plot. At least that's the idea right now. So let's go ahead and take that. Let's see, we have a Mythic Pest Control. Destroy all non-land permanents with mana value 1 or less. Gets rid of all those pesky tokens. We have Hypothesize. That lets you draw 2 cards and then can deal 4 damage to a creature. For 5 mana, though, that's a thing. We just got some straight-up removal. Destroys a non-outlaw. You shoot the sheriff, but didn't shoot the deputy. Got some dinosaur stuff. Outlaws Fury. Got a little land there that makes it so creatures can't block. I think right now I might try to go... Yeah, there's some decent black plot cards, aren't they? I'm going to shoot the sheriff. Riku of many paths. Not just one path, many paths. Modal does fun things when you cast modal spells. Let's see, we have... Well, not so good white removal card. Although I do like this, especially with giving it Ward 1 in haste. It can equip. Let's run with that. Thunder Lasso. Got a 2/1 plottable creature there. Savage Smash. Removal via fighting. Trick Shot I kind of like as well. That's some good removal there. It's a little expensive, sure, but I do like the fact that it can kill most things, and it can also, take out a pesky token or something like that. Or do I just go for the flyer? Flyers are invaluable, I think, in limited, so I'm gonna go with the flyer. Archmage's Newt, a 2/2 saddle. Oh, this is the Snapcaster Mage, the saddleable Snapcaster Mage, which I think is kind of cool. We got this spree where I can return things. Total value of 4 or less, which is kind of neat because bring that back if it dies. But I think I want to go for a little card advantage. Hindering Light, a counter spell type thing. Not currently in my colors. 2/2 Life Sinker. I can Life Linker. The Lifelink Bear. I kind of like that. We got we could swap out a card in our hand. I think I'm gonna go for the Life Linking though. I like that in limited. Full Steam Ahead. That was fun in my pre-release. We got F Night Point. I'm not too familiar with this one. It cares about outlaws. Gives them first strike. If you commit a crime, you get a mercenary. I actually do kind of like that. I have a couple things that can work with that. So let's run with that. So I think I'm going to be looking at plots and crimes. Got a 4/2 flyer. It's 7, could be 1. It commits a crime when it comes into play. We got this 3/4 Menace. Menace also good. We also have a little removal and crime work here, but I think I can go with the flyer. Dust Bowl came back around. I'm going to take it this time around, I think. Let's see. That cares about me committing a crime already. And that deals with second spells. I mean, that second spell is more of a blue-red thing, and currently not doing that. Pest Control came back around. I mean, this does commit a crime. It targets. So that is something. This here mono fixes, and it gives me some life, which is nice. I'm gonna go for that, because that could let me win a game late. Silver Deputy which is nice. It can grab me a desert. It can grab me a land. Helps me with some fixing. We're gonna go ahead and run with that. And then Trick Shot came back around. I'll take that. And a blue spell or a blue spell. I'm going to go with the blue spell. And then Hindering Light. Okay, pack 2. Fortune Steed. Scries 2. It cares about saddle. We got that Archmage Newt again. I actually might put a little green in here. I faced this card during the pre-release as well, and did quite well. It beat me down. The Ward 3 is what does it. It's that Ward 3. So now that I know that I'm also starting to go into green a little bit. Cares about crimes. Looks for lands. So that could be good. That could be fun. Cares about creature cards in the graveyard and go wide with that. +3, +2, and reach. Creativity destroys things. Look for artifact creature cards. I think I'll go with the lookout if I'm going to try to do a little green in here, though. Electro Dominance, which is a fun one. So since it lets me cast something out later. This can plot, which is nice. Affinity for Outlaws, which I'm not really going for Outlaws. Of course, a 1/1 Death Toucher is never bad. I only have one thing there, but I'm really thinking I might go for the Electro Dominance. It can win, commits crimes. I can play something for free. And go for the Electro Dominance. Force of Vigor, interesting. I'm kind of leaning towards that. I don't know, just by default. Another Armadillo would be nice, but I feel like I gotta go for the Force of Vigor. Oh, this is a good pack if you're playing blue-green here. Let's see, what else do we have? Commit a crime, it gets indestructible. We saw that earlier. 1/3 reach, that can commit crimes. This will let me extend my hand. And it's a 3/2, and it plots. But I think I want to go ahead and go with this. Whittle them down. Tim them to death. Concealed Courtyard, dual land. Not in my colors, though. Not in my colors. Back for More is in my colors. Bring something back for more. And then it fights. Get a little removal there. I think I kind of like that. This is for mounting. I'm not really mounting. Let's go for Back for More. Kellen joins up, not in my colors, but I mean, I like the art. I think Wiley Becker did a good job there. We got Riku again. Let's see, we can create a treasure token. Gives things +1/+1. I kind of like that. Get the treasure token, you can equip, make something bigger. Treasure token could come in handy, so I'm going to go for 1 gold pan. Works great with plotting, not in my colors. I'm not going to go ahead and do that, but I played with this during the pre-release. I did like it quite a bit. A 5/5 for 3 as long as I wait a turn. Let's go with that. Trash the Town. It's one of those modal things. Gives +1/+1 counters onto a creature. Trample. Draw cards. Not bad. I think I'm going to go ahead and go, though, with some removal. I feel the need to add more removal to my deck. Go ahead and add another flyer to my deck as well. Rooftop Assassin has flash, which is nice. Can destroy things, which is nice. Has flying and lifelink, that's nice. So I took that. Let's see, do I want a 3/3 for 2 or do I want a 1-drop? I think I want to go with the 1-drop. And then the Not Swamp. And the Silver Deputy. We have a cool mythic here, World Walker Helm. Do I take this just because it's neat? Cares about artifact tokens, creating maps along with them. That is kind of neat. So between worlds, going through Owen paths. Collective Defiance, though, that's ooh, that could be good in this deck. I like this in this deck. I mean, deals damage, commits crimes. Wheel of Fortunes, essentially, kind of wheel. What's that? Winds of Change. I'm going with that. Jace Reawakened. Look at all these mythics coming through now. A couple Jace cards there. Alright. Neat, neat. Got a Thornado. Destroys flyers. Outlaws Fury. Patient Naturalist. Servant of the Stinger, 1/3 Death Toucher. Cares about crimes, which is good, but like the Greedy Party. What's this do? Look for 5 lands with different names, exile them, shuffle them at the beginning of your inset. Choose a card, randomly exiled. Put in the battlefield. I don't know. I don't think I like that one. Go for the uncommon. Fell the Mighty. Not my colors. Not a bad card, though. Rambling Possum cares about saddling. It's a cheap saddle at that. Trash the Town again. We have a 2/4 Defender. We have Dance of the Tumbleweeds. Cares about number of lands I control. That could be neat. We also have, you know, this card. I was on the receiving end of this card a few times. Let's bring things back. Rakdos joins up. Is in my colors. It's a 5-drop. But, what does it do? Let's read it. Return a creature from my graveyard. It gets 1/1 counters on it. Cares about legendary creatures. Deals damage. Okay. I'll take that over murder. Another full steam ahead. Mobile Homestead. Cruise. I get to look at the top of my library. I can get cards from it. It's a 3/3 with a crew 2. Has haste if I control a mount. I guess that makes sense. I think Snakeskin Veil, though, could be good. Could foil some plans. A Rakish Crew. Cares about Outlaws dying. I actually do have a few Outlaws now. Here and there. Here and there. I can make Outlaws as well. Go for a Rakish Crew. Make some Outlaws. Terminal Agony. Just straight up destroy a creature. Has Madness. Not bad. A little mana fixing, though. Go for some mana fixing. What do we have here? Hey, that looks familiar. Where have I seen that? Where have I seen that? Both in the same pack. How do you like that? We're going to go ahead and go with some more removal. How am I doing on creatures? I should probably look. I got 15 creatures. Getting there. It's expensive, though. That is not cheap. Surveil 2 could be nice. Boombox. Just get rid of something. Take for a ride. We looked at that earlier. I'm going to go... It auto-selected for me. I was too slow in the uptick. Well, I'm going to be fast on this uptick and grab a creature. Let's see. Grab that Dance of the Tumbleweed because it can become a creature, or at least it can make me a creature. I'll take the black card because it's a black card. Take that because it's not a mountain. And take that. It's in my colors. It flies. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put this deck together, and with the magic of editing, I'll show you in just a second what I put together from all these cards I just drafted. Okay, so this was a bit of a tough one. I'm down to 12 creatures, 11 spells, couple more spells than I usually do, a couple fewer creatures than I usually do. I might adjust this after a game or two. We'll see how it goes. But I guess we'll see how it goes. All right. Game 1, playing against Kevin L. Dierf. Kevin L. Dierf. If I got your name wrong, I'm sorry. Leave a comment. Let me know how to pronounce it. Either way, I have some removal. I have my Singerback. I have my Commando. Unfortunately, I only have one colored land here, and I'm 2 for 2 on my colorless lands. So we're gonna mulligan that. This is worse. This is worse. And I got them back. How did I get them back? Okay. Don't really want to keep doing that. All right, we're going to keep 5. We're going to toss this back, and I'm going to toss a land back because this could help me play catch up here. All right, done. Hello, Kevin. Throw down a swamp, pass and turn. Kevin with the Gingy, Sir Ginger there. Montania, Servant of the Stinger. Well, maybe I should have kept that land and toss a Collective Defiance. I almost did toss a Collective Defiance. Maybe I should have. No, never mind. We're good. All right. Do I cast that now? Next. Let's get in there. Just get in for damage. And things to think about. Plot that. Play for free later. Yep, and this guy lets me tutor, which is nice. And the 1/3 Death Touch is nice too. So, at least got that going for me. And you have a 2/3. You found some land. So that's the thing. Let's go ahead and plot that as well. Well, let's get in there for 1 again. There you go. And I mean, I could just kill that, but I think I want to try to hold up for that, do a few other things as well. So let's do at knife point. That way we can start going a little wider. And yeah. If you got something to kill it, then kill it. I have a 5/5. Funny thing about Singerback Terror is it makes me maybe want to play some things before my combat step to give it a little extra power and toughness. They're plotting. They plotted an Outcast Trailblazer, which is a 4/2. Let's draw cards. We have an Ankle Biter, a pretty one. A little Death Toucher there. I think we're going to go ahead and do this. Well, Collective Defiance. Get rid of that Ankle Biter. Hit my opponent as well. So we are going to deal 4 damage to the Ankle Biter, 3 damage to the opponent. That opponent. Auto pay, tap out there. There you go, commit a crime, get a creature. And then we're going to go ahead and get in there, hopefully for 7. Alright, they're going to block. That's going to die off the Death Touch. Get in there for 6. Opponent's down to 9. We got that Trailblazer. He gets a mono of any color. So they can cast something pretty big here now if they wanted to. And they cast a 4/4. Bounce my Terror back to my hand. And they get a card. Alright. Well, I can't do that. But I can go ahead and get that back out there. And am I okay trading here? I think I'm okay trading here because then I don't have to deal with a 4/4. So let's get in there with this. They'll either take the 1 or they'll kill it. We're going to take the 1 and surprise to no one. Let's go ahead and just bring that Terror back out. Just going to cast it for as normal. I doubt they can counter it with 1 green. And we'll end the turn. Kevin L. Dierf throws down a forest. What does Mirage makes it do? I didn't even look. Oh, okay. It taps for green. That's what it does. You know what? The green frame around it didn't recognize it from my draft. Opponent Kevin is plotting this time the commando. Try to get that 5/5 out there. I also have a commando now. Unfortunately, I don't have the 2 black, but I will go ahead and plot my own commando. Make my terror a bit taller, a taller terror, if you would. Move to combat. Go ahead and just swing for 5 in the air. Let's keep my stinger back for defensive purposes. Opponent's down to 3 in the turn. Could have brought him down to 2. Forgot about that. Opponent's turn. Brought down a second island is land. Okay, here's our 5/5. They get to draw a card. What else do they have? We'll find out. Ooh, I can make the scorpions run faster. They have a giant beaver. Well, I know they had a big brown beaver and she stroked it all the time. Sorry. Little Primus for you from the 1990s. Hey, it's a win! Alright, game 2. 1 win so far despite going down to 5 cards. I have a very easy to cast first hand. I have all my colors. I can give myself a second red. We're going to keep this. Hello, opponent. Go ahead and drop down the swamp and a Lava Spur Boots and pass the turn. Opponent is Meneroth. Hello, Meneroth. I take 1. I also go ahead and grab a forest, throw down a Silver Deputy, and then find myself a second red source. I will take action, and let's get that Jagged Barrens out here so I get my dual land. But I'm not going to be playing Collective Defiance right away. I'm going to be holding it. Oh, yeah, little foxy boy. Who's a good fox? Who's a good fox? You are. You are. Okay. Opponent has 2 blue, 1 red between the 2 lands. So we'll see what they do. They are going to pass turn. They're probably holding up a counterspell, I would assume. We're going to hit them there. Let's go ahead and just equip here. Make it a 2/2, and we'll get in there for 2 with a Ward 1. And haste. Well, the haste didn't really matter. There we go. At least I have a 2/2 Ward 1. I'm going to surveil 1 as I enjoy my Baja Blast. I figure it's appropriate for Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Taco Bell, PepsiCo, you know where to send the check. Serving the Stinger. That servanted me well last turn. And let's get rid of your... yeah, I don't feel like milling. So let's just do this. 4 damage. 3 to the opponent. Done. Boom. Boom. Autopay. Bye-bye. God, I love Collective Defiance. Such a good spell. Alright, Meneroth. Down to 12 life on turn 4. They lost their 2/4 milling crab creature. Is it a Hominid? What is it? Hominid. Hominids have really gotten a little beefier since Fallen Empire days, haven't they? They have a 2/3 Geyser Drake. And I drew a swamp. Let's just go ahead and plot this out. And we're not going to attack for that. Pass the turn there. Opponent, what you got? other than a 2/3 flyer. Is that all it does? 2/3 flyer? Oh, and it discounts spells. Can I get that in old frame so I can put it in my old frame cube? Wouldn't that be nice? They have a 3/2 hand extender, and it is something they can not cast. It's something they can not cast. I am totally down for that. And it goes bye-bye. Back for more is, back for more, I suppose. Well, let's just bring some stuff out here. Boom. Boom. Move this over. Make that a 6/6, 6/5 haste. Make it a 7/5 haste. Make them want to block with both. Because I don't think they want to take 7, and I also don't think they want to lose their creature. That said, they might have some direct damage, so we're going to find out here. And no, it doesn't appear like they do. So that's cool. Let's end the turn. I have a 6/5 Ward 1. Opponent? What's the opponent going to do? I think they're going to try to do something about that commando. And or the boots. We'll find out. I do like those boots. Looking forward to having those boots in some Oathbreaker decks. That's going to be fun. Maybe even some Commander decks. I don't play Commander nearly as often as I play Oathbreaker as far as a casual format's concerned. But be good in either format, I believe. It's a small part of me, a smidge part of me wants to put that in one of my legacy decks so I can get a 21/20 Ward 1 with haste Merit Lage token. Wouldn't that be silly? Alrighty. Oh, I can just do that, can't I? Let's do that. Let's force him to spend mana. What are they going to do? Are they going to counter that? They can. They're welcome to. It ties up their mana. They're hypothesize. They're going to draw 2 cards. Discard a non-land card. Which they probably will. And they'll do 4 damage to, I'm assuming, either the Deputy or the Stinger. So the Stinger, that's cool. The Stinger will be back for more. That gets exiled. We're going to surveil both of those into the graveyard. I am doing just fine on land. Don't even really care about the forests at this point. And we're just going to get in there for 7. Opponent's down to 5. I'm at 19. Let's end the turn. What opponent doesn't know is as long as they don't counter my back for more, any single creature they cast is likely going to die. Menroth thinking, looking at their hand, going, I wish I had a Baja Blast from Taco Bell. This round of Outlaws of Thunder Junction brought to you by PepsiCo and Taco Bell with their new Cantina Chicken. No, not actually sponsored by Taco Bell. You would think so. But that Cantina Chicken actually is pretty solid. I like it. Alright, Outlaw Stitcher. They create a token. Well, let's go ahead and go back for more. Yeah, and let's fight that Stitcher. It's got a big butt. I mean, I like big butts. I cannot lie. However, go in there. I'm going to hold that forest for now. Going to bluff with it. Make them think I have something worth casting. Obviously not this turn, but maybe another turn. And we'll pass turn. Menroth surviving nicely at 5 life so far. I'm sure they have tricks up their sleeves. Their sleeve? Their sleeve, singular. I shot the sheriff. Alright, well, I'm going to take the invitation. You know, I'm going to swing wide. Swing wide, Sweet Chariot. They're going to get rid of my commando somehow, I'm sure. Trick shot. I'm going to pay the 1. I do not have a creature token, however, so that doesn't matter. Alright, gonna play a forest, and we're going to go ahead and give the Stinger Ward 1. It's in the turn. Opponent down to 3 life. Bob Blast talk back to me just a little bit. Apologies if the microphone picked that up. But yeah, so opponent down to 3 life. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands, 6 known mono sources at this time. And let's see what they choose to do, because we have lethal on board. And I can shoot the sheriff as long as it's not an outlaw. But I did not shoot the deputy. Alright, I'm going to assume here they have a way of killing something. So just so I can make sure to have some, you know, in case they have a way of, you know, killing both of my attacking creatures, I'm going to get in for lethal right now. I'm sure they have something up their sleeve, a flash creature, direct damage, something. But make them earn it, as they say. Make them earn it. So let's see what happens. Oh, what did the Foxy find? Oh, no. Well, there's a Scorpion right behind him. He could have... Oh, it would have been lunch for a Fox. Scorpion. Poison, Venom, infused. Lunch. What is going on here? 4 damage. And destroying the artifact. Nice! Good job, Explosive Derailment. Good job. Alrighty. Well, opponent... As long as you cast a non-outlaw. No, that's an outlaw. So much for that. Very discerning peddler. Discerning like my Baja Blast from Taco Bell. Actually, no, though. I poured it from a can. It came from Target, I think. I think it came from Target. A loan shark. A literal loan shark, but it's not a loan. Well, that could be good. But yeah, you got a couple outlaws there, don't ya? Alright, passing turn. As long as I keep my duelist, you have 3 turns. Opponent, seeing the duelist, going, I don't like this Deadeye duelist. I must deal with the duel. Yes. Duelish. Yeah, no blocks. I'll take the 3. Sure, why not? Life is a resource. Unless you're Rascal Flats, in which case life is a highway. And they want to ride it all night long. That can be done at any time, not a sorcery speed. Want to make sure... newer cards. Make sure I read them right. And we have a way to deal with things. Let's deal with things, shall we? Get rid of the blocker. They'll surveil too. Assuming they don't counter. They might counter. They got blue up. They can counter. They could. They have 4 blue sources. And they're entirely open, but I get a counter to their hand, which is perfectly fine because I have non-outlaw removal as well. So, we'll see what happens here. They counter the spell, and they create a extra loan shark. An extra loan shark. Okay. Well, next, no attacks. Not bad. Mineral. Not bad at all. We'll see what you do. What will you do? Yeah, you're going to get in there for 6. And at this point in time, I'm going to take the 6. In case I have another way of dealing with that discerning peddler. We're going to pass. So I'm down to 10. They definitely have momentum right now, more than I have. I was doing great there for a minute. For a hot minute. They're obviously thinking about something. I mean, they have plenty of mana. They have 4 cards in hand. They could easily be knocking something out here pretty quick. Oh, okay. Well, let's at least make it tapped. And I'll get a loan shark, but they're probably going to bounce that shark back to their hand. I am assuming. Oh, they didn't. I got my armadillo. All right. Well, here's what we're going to do. We are going to, I guess, go with the bait. I want to leave my deputy back to block. I'm going to get in there for 3. They're going to do something. I'm going to say nice. And they surveil 1 because they have deserts. But they don't have a counter spell. So I'm going to bring out a 7/7 reach ward 3. And I'm going to end the turn. Instant? Yeah, it's an instant. Okay. I really don't like that new reach overlay. Hey, I can kill that. I don't. It's too big. It's too big. A bit too shiny. Go ahead and kill the Razzle Dazzler. Loan Shark's back. And what does the opponent want to do? Nothing. Well, I want to go ahead and play a Stingerback Terror. Stingerback Terror, Terror. Really makes me wish I had those boots so I can give it haste. A dragon with boots. A boot dragon, if you would. Thank you. Moving on. Opponent. See what we have here. Tapping some mana. But what will they do with that mana? What will they do? They ask. Here now. Draw some cards. That's what they're going to do. Alright, moving on. I have a flasher. Boom. Well, let's see if they have any way of dealing with this. If I swing, okay, swinging with that, it'll get blocked with a duelist. If I swing in with this, they can block with a couple things, and then I can kill it with my assassin. And that's what I'm going to try to do. Then return that to my hand, which is perfectly fine. Because I can assassin and then blot, or maybe do both. I don't know. Next, you got to block. Or bounce. Well, ward 3, you can't really do much. Math. Minaroth thinking. Mousing over things. Alright. That doesn't kill it. Not knowing what you have in hand. That will kill it. Bow, bow, bow. What you got? Just that? Alright. Just that, I guess. That needs 4 to flash in. And if I cast that, I still have 4. So let's bring it back out. If you counter it, you counter it. It happens. Alright, in turn, I have a flashable 2/2 flyer with lifelink that can kill something. Minaroth. Contemplating. Thinking, if you would. They have a 4/4 that's going to return. a tap creature, my armadillo, to my hand. Armadillo! We can resolve that. That's fine. That gets resolved. Guess I'll just have to bring that out. Bring that out next turn. Pass two attackers. They're going to go ahead and get in there with a couple 3/4s. And I'm going to go ahead and pass the blockers with a 3/4. And a 1/2. That's what we're going to go with. Pass. Okay. My turn. Let's kill that other loan shark. In theory. Yes, in practice. And I got it. That's 2. That's 2. All right, round 3, 2-0 so far. We have a at knife point. We have Desperate Bloodseeker. Basically, I can cast everything but my Consuming Ashes at this point. I'm okay with this. Let's keep that. Opponent's going to go first. Alright, well now I can cast Consuming Ashes eventually too. So, throw down a Swamp. Swamp. Pass turn. I never noticed these guys. It's like whack-a-mole over there. Alright, there's my Terror. My Terrorable Terror. Bring out my Lifelinker. Pass the turn. Oh yeah, mill 2. Well, hopefully you needed those. Alright, you have a Laughing Jasper Flint. Which creatures you control but don't own. Oh, they become mercenaries. Okay. Interesting. Interesting card. I have a feeling I might be dying at some point in the future. I don't really feel like attacking into that, however. So we're just going to do that, because I'll probably Consuming Ashes it next turn. No attack. They have a Rakish Crew. I wouldn't not cast Rakish Crew, but I also don't know what they have in their hand. There, they're casting Rakish Crew. They're going to moisten Airy. A moistened Airy. Swamp. That's actually not going to trigger that because it's exile, but that's okay. I want to get rid of it. I am okay tossing the Jack Barons and getting another Consuming Ashes. Let's get in there for 2. And I'm okay having a 2/1 flyer. Especially knowing I'm not going to get a kill spell next turn. So, I mean, it's kill spell, but not a graveyard triggering spell. Either way, I still have a 2/1 flyer. At knife point, you and I are going to have a lot of similar cards, I think. Seems that way, at least. Yeah, seems that way. Highway Robbery. Are they going to discard that? Discard the card that lets them draw a card. So they can draw 2 cards? I don't know. Makes me wonder what else they have in their hand. But they're tapped out, which is nice. So at least there's that. Let's see, what else do we have here? We can throw out the at knife point. I can put that out. I can put that out. Between these two, I think I'd rather have the Commando at this point. I don't have any Outlaws anyhow currently. So let's get in for the attack. Gain some life linking. And then I'll plot that for now. And I'll pass the turn. My opponent, by the way, I have not said hi. W. Bow. W. Bow. Longo. Bow. 1/1. Gets bigger when you commit crimes. As they're doing right now. So let's commit a crime. Let's make a mercenary. Let's make a 2/2. And I think I'm going to play my at knife point next turn as well. Getting in there for one, bring me down just a little bit. One more red source. See, now that matters. Now that matters. Maybe I shouldn't have been so hasty about that. I'm going to also bring out an at knife point. I'm going to get in there for 2 in the air. And I'm going to make a 5/5. I'm going to pass turn. Opponent, who looks a lot like Jace. What you got, bud? 6 mana showing, 4 swamps, 2 Montanyas. I can go for a Montanya myself. They're going to go with a trick shot, killing my 6/6. I don't have any tokens at this time, but they have a 3/3 for a striker and more mercenaries. All the mercenaries, all the time. That is a forest, which can be handy later. However, not so handy right now. I'm going to go in there in the air for 2. And I'm just going to play... I mean, I know they have kill spells. I think I just play this because, I mean, it doesn't do me any good really otherwise. So, no, I can't. That's right. I don't have 2 mountains. Let's plot it. Alrighty, now we can play next turn at least. Why? Why did I toss that away? Un regret. One regret. Alright. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Multiple knife points, multiple mercenaries. Fun for the whole family. Opponent with their double mercenarying and their blood hustler, gonna get in there for at least 6, maybe more. Nope, just 6, bringing me down to 14. Good thing I gained that life. 4 life, I think, is what I gained off that vampire. So I'll take that. I'm guessing they have some sort of kill spell. Yep, skewer the critics. Get a little wider, get a little bigger. Give me a mountain. Not a mountain. Not a mountain. Play that. Let's get rid of that hustler. It's getting a bit big for its britches. Exile that. That's not a mountain. That is a back for more, though, which I like. Because I can bring that back for more. I can bring that back for more. Especially the fighting. I'll probably be the bigger one because of the fighting. That is... You have a lot of death triggers, buddy. Okay. Block 1. I want my terror. Mac for more. 5/5. Thank you. Fine. Let's get in there for 6. Lethal on board, bud. We shall see what happens now. Opponent, W-Bow. B-O. B-E-A-W. Well, 2 U's, not W. 2 U's. You have a 3/4 menace. First strike. It gets bigger. It gets me a win. 3. Okay. Another round. Doing well so far. Take that. Let's see. We have 3 lands. We do have Collective Defiance, which I can't cast in those lands. I do have a few other things I can work on. I'm fine with that being a dead card right now. I do like the fact that I have a couple 2-drops. This 4-drop will probably come out pretty soon. I'm going to keep this one for now. I think this is okay. All right. Don't know if you've heard. No, I feel I'm recording this on a Wednesday, and this comes out on Friday. So you may have heard by Friday. But Rumor is that the MagicCon Las Vegas in late October, shortly before Halloween, looks like it might be dusk, whatever, dusk morn, I think it's called, themed. So, just something kind of neat. Thought you might find that of interest. Bring up the Death Toucher. Also got a bigger butt than that has attacks, so go with that. Look at you with your fancy lands. You must be an arbitrary armor. Armor. Well, not getting any more lands yet, but I can bring out a flyer. And I don't like getting in there for 1 when you're going to hit me for 2 with lifelink. So, yeah. Plus, you're going to saddle it. Prosperity Tycoon. Look at that. I got a mercenary. Yeah, well, saddling indeed. Boom. Yep, 2-5. No, gain those 2 life. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Hey, there's my red source. A red source, at least. Unfortunately, can't do a whole lot right now. So, next. Now that Collective Defiance is kind of a big deal. Oh my goodness! Oh, I am not liking how this is going. Oh my goodness! Yikes! All right, well let's get in there. Let's do it. Let's do this. Oof! Oof! Oh boy! Dios. No bueno. No bueno at all. Alright. In the past turn, I have a guy I can flash in at least. Take out that property tycoon. Yeah, 3-2 trampler there. Mount it, yep. Yeah, this is not looking all that great for me. Surveil 2. Okay. Go ahead and get in there for a lot. I'm assuming. First strike, scry 1. Pet my pet rock. Make that a 5-2. Pass the turn. They're going to get in there. I'm going to try to cast this. If they have a counter, they have a counter. They do not. Keep that on top. We're going to block there. This round might be over pretty quick. Oh! Oh! Reading the cards explains the cards, Barry. Alright, well at least I got that. I mean, it's practically GG here. It really is. I like what's in the hand. I really do. But I don't know if it's what I need. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna do it all. Target player for which? The blue one? Oh. The orange one. And the... Oh, you know, cancel. Hold on. Yes, the blue one. Yes. The orange one there and the red one, purple one there. Auto pay. Recycle my hand. Do that. I mean... They got such a board presence. I had to try something. Stuff I had was just too expensive. Getting in there, it's probably game. Yeah, it's game. Alright, that's a quick one. Hey, 1-3 so far, though. Alright, another round here against Gab 421. That's one better than a 420. I can fake my own death. I can back for more. I have all my mana. I don't have a single creature. It's Move on to that. I only have 2 colors this time. But I have creatures. I have things. We're going to keep 6 here. I love this guy. Gotta send you back. Alright, let's start with a turn 1 Lava Spur Boots. One second. Alrighty, we have Collective Defiance. We also have a Deadeye Duelist. So we'll pop the Duelist out. Pass turn. Fallout lands. Very nice. Very nice. I am a fan of Fallout. Well, specifically Fallout New Vegas, the best Fallout game they've ever made. Kudos to them on that one. That was very good. Vladimir, not Vladimir. Vladimir. Vlad, not the Impaler. 2/2, bear, commits crimes, gets bigger, gets lifelink eventually. Okay. Well, I got nothing to cast, so I might as well equip. That doesn't give vigilance. And we'll pass. Well, not pass, we'll attack. Get in there for 2. And now we'll pass turn. So let's have a 2/3 ward 1, which is nice early in the game. We have the Oasis Gardener. Gain those 2 life right back. And they're going to get in for 2. Okay. Swap that down and attack. Go, my minions, go! Alright, ending turn. Opponent. Throw down a second swamp. They have 5 available mana currently at this time. What are they going to do with it? I suppose we'll find out. I'm kind of digging this music. This is a hidden jam alert, as they would say on the YouTube show Now in the 90s with Pro Jared Knoblager. Shout out to Jared if you're watching. I know you're probably not, but shout out to you if you are. I guess we'll have to resolve that. And there it goes. They have a 3/3. I'll go ahead and take the 3 for now. I'll drop that out. Because in theory, I can gain 3 next turn. And it's an outlaw, so I don't have to worry about you shooting the sheriff. But that's a thing. Nice. That's a thing. Oh, we'll bring that out. Make it bigger. Too bad I can't get that lifelink. So what I want right now, I want to draw land. I want to draw, ideally, a swamp or a mountain. However, oh my goodness. However, I'll take any red or black source. I got a red source. Let's do this. That hits for 4. That gets bigger and can have lifelink. That has menace. Oh my god, as they would say in Friends. Alright. Well, we're going to kill something. Might as well hit you for 2. I don't want to lose the removal spell, so we'll just do those. Kill that. Kill the, hit you there. Auto pay. I'll gain a life. And I'm going to try to block your 4/2 Trampler. See what I can do against that. You have 3 colors. You have an island. I think it's technically it's 5 colors of the Oasis thing, but you have a 5/3 flyer. Hexproof when you have not cast a spell. Saddle that, so trample ahoy. And yeah, I mean, I gotta. When you gotta. And I gotta. Wrong land! Passing turn. I'm in danger. Little hallucinating dinosaur here. Good game. All right, Magic players, 3-2 now. Had a nice hot start. Hasn't looked so hot lately. I cannot play anything until turn 3 based on my opening hand. I could look out and get a swamp in 2 turns, or I might not get a black source. We're going to mulligan this. Couple black sources. I have 2 of my 3 colors. I have things I can do, things I can cast. I'm actually going to send back Shoot the Sheriff, I think. No, I'm going to start... What? I don't really know what I'm going to send back. I have... Why couldn't this be my first hand? Alright, let's figure this out here. I'm actually going to send back a swamp, because everything else is a 2-drop, except for Rakish Crew. So, do that. My opponent, James Mantis, already said hello, so I'll say hello. And there, I got my swamp back. Look at that. Alrighty. Ankle Biter. I really did consider taking Ankle Biter. I don't remember what I took instead of Ankle Biter. If you remember what I took instead of Ankle Biter, let me know in the comments section and tell me if I played that card. Because I almost did take Ankle Biter, and part of me wishes I did. So, let me know what I took instead. Spinewood Armadillo going back. They're going to gain 3 life. They're going to find... That's such a good card in Limited. Oh my gosh, such a good card in Limited. Alright, we're going to go ahead and bring that out, and we're going to Shoot the Sheriff on your Death Toucher. I don't want you to have a Death Toucher. And I'm going to pass turn. Opponent, James Mantis, James Baxter. Kudos if you remember that reference. Alrighty, you have a Naturalist. Congratulations. I have an at knife point that I am unable to cast at this time, but I can bring out a Rakish Crew. So get that out there now, so I can start doing things with it later. Opponent, they're a Patient Naturalist. Are they going to naturalize my Rakish Crew? I suppose we'll find out. Won't we? That's what happens during the games. You find things out. Anywho, James throws down a Festering Gulch, commits a crime by dealing 1 damage to me directly. Direct damage, if you would. They get in for 2. I'm going to go ahead and block that. We'll trade a life. Get me back up to 19. Try to normalize the life totals here a little bit. So that's a plot 2. I can cast that. Oh, there's my red. Very nice. I'm going to do that. Just build up my base for now. Thankfully, I don't have much more out. They could create a 2/2 for free. Or 2/1s rather, for free. So that's something. See how that goes. They get in for 2 damage. Alright, Electro Dominance, which I hope to cast at some point. I'm going to go ahead and throw out a Raven of Fell Omens and a Servant of the Stinger. So I have a Death Toucher, I have 1 Outlaw. And we'll see what happens. Scorpion. 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 Okay, they throw out another swamp, I believe. Yeah, another swamp. That's what I get for looking off screen there for a minute. And after that, we can find out what it is. Back for more! Nice! Very nice. Alrighty. That's a great thing to back for more. Phenomenal. Sublime! That's a Barbie reference, a Greta Gerwig movie. If you don't know, it's a thing. It's a thing. Doobie doo. Bring out the boots, most definitely. And I guess we'll just bring out your dead. I gotta keep that 1-3 back. I gotta do it. So let's just hardcast a 2-1. No attacks. We're in a stalemate. That thing has reach. Forgot about that. I have it in my deck and I forgot about that. Well, really, I just didn't think about that. Throw down another forest, doing great on land, great on mono sources. There, James Mantis. We have a 3-3 non-defender. We have a 3-2 Death Toucher as well that cares about giving things menace or lifelink. Would you imagine the 7-7 getting lifelink? Oh my God! I have a feeling that's what's going to happen here. I really do feel that way. No, that's not what's going to happen here. Alrighty, well I can't do anything about that. I can do something about that though. So I'm going to do something about that. I'm going to make a mercenary. And feels bad. Alright. Well, hopefully I don't get my armadillo anytime soon. And let's not. Well, I definitely feel like this is an uphill climb. It was doable, and then they played the frickin' Gitrog monster. 6/5 trample, haste, saddle 1. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. How is that a 5-drop? The power creep. The power creep. Oh my God. I mean, it's been creeping for years. This is a power jump. It's like Modern Horizons 2 all over again, but in a standard legal set, a premier set, whatever they call it these days. Oh my gosh. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Absolutely atrocious. Ah. So frustrated I'm Wookieing. Oh well, let's get a couple triggers. At least that happened. Although I can't play anything next turn, I'm going to take at least 6 to the noggin. No, 6 plus whatever this is. I think they have game. Oh my goodness. I think they have game. Oh well. Oh well. As Tiger Woods would say, I did not bring my A game. Should just toss both the Defiance. See, I thought I had more time. I thought I had more time. I thought I had a chance. I ain't got nothing. There you go. Yep. Yep. Alright, alright. Get there for 6. Let's do it. Get along, little doggy. Yippee-yi-yi, hey, get along, little doggy. It's your misfortune and none of my own. Alright, let's do it to it. What you got? Sacrifice one of those. Look at all those cards in your hand. Oh, goodness. They did hire a bunny. Okay. If you know that reference, tell me in the comment section below. We have a 2-1 flyer. I am going to not draw a mountain. I'm going to draw something I can't cast. And it'll be game. I mean, it's going to be game either way, but I'd like to at least cast one more thing. Be nice. Why not? Why not? Glimmer of hope. Something. Wow, he's looking at his graveyard. This makes me nervous. Oh my goodness. Good game. concede. Bye-bye. All right. Well, started hot, 3. Lost cold, 3. 3 and 3. At least it's balanced. Yeah, this set, it's a lot of fun. I'm worried about the power creep going into future sets. This set has so many undercosted, powerful creatures. The spells, most of them are pretty on par for what I would expect. But I'm really concerned about the power creep on creatures. There's no vanillas. 1 or 2 vanillas would have been a little bit of a palate cleanser. But yeah, overall, though, the set is fun. So if they're looking for a fun set, they got it there. I hope you enjoyed watching this Mishra's Genuine Draft here on Magic Untapped. And I will see you next time, unless you're at Command Fest in San Francisco, in which case I might see you today, tomorrow, or Sunday. I'm there all weekend. See you next time.